Muthoot Finance, we want to chat about the growth outlook going ahead, the margin impact as well, as interest rates trajectory only seems to be going forward. Banks as well have hiked their MCLR rates. So let's bring on board George Alexandra Muthoot. He's the MD of Muthoot Finance. Mr. Alexandra, good morning. Thank you so much for giving us your time on ET Now. I want to kickstart this discussion by talking about gold finance growth. We've seen a nice and steady pickup after almost 6 quarters. So what led to this pickup? And secondly, is this growth sustainable?
Yeah, thank you and good morning to you also. What I think has led to the growth, what I feel is that in the last 2 quarters, the economic activity has picked up, credit demand has also picked up, and that is reflected in the disbursals we are having in the gold loan sector. So we see in the current trend, not only in the last quarter, in the last 2 months of this quarter also, we see a steady pickup in the gold loan business. And I'm sure that we will be able to keep up this momentum. And hopingly, we should be able to continue this year with this same momentum of gold loan growth.
Alexander, you know, home finance and microfinance now form a good 10% of your assets under management. So what kind of AUM mix are you seeing for gold finance, home finance, as well as microfinance in the near future?
As far as the gold finance sector is concerned, we should see the end of the year, by the 4th quarter, in the full year, we should see almost a 20% growth in the gold loan portfolio. The gold loan portfolio was about 29,000 crores at the start of the year. We should see it reaching a 20% growth by end of the year. That's as far as the gold loan sector is concerned. We see the credit pickup happening in the gold loan sector. The branches are getting more footfalls. And one of the reasons we should attribute this is to the good marketing we have also been doing. We have sponsored the IPL with Chennai Super Kings. Of course, they have come out well also in this match. And also the brand ambassador, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, has also done well for the rejuvenation of the branches, creating more excitement at the branch level as employees as well as the others. As far as the other, the microfinance and the home loan is concerned, we see a better pickup in the affordable home loan sector, which is the Muthoot Home Finance, which is a 100% subsidiary. Today we have about 1,600 crores of AUM, and we should end the year with around 2,500 crores of AUM for the home finance. As far as the microfinance is concerned, which is also a subsidiary, not a 100% subsidiary, but a subsidiary of Muthoot, we have about 1,100 crores of AUM as of date, and we should see about 1,900 crores by the end of the year. That said, we have also started a new vertical.
Oops, I think there seems to be a bit of a technical error. We'll just try reconnecting with Mr. Alexander. Okay, Mr. Alexander, go on with your point.
Yeah, so the microfinance, we have a present outstanding of about 1,100 crores, which by the end of the year, which should be about 1,900 crores. So we have also started a new vertical in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, which is the vehicle finance sector, which is we started under the name of Muthoot Money. And by the end of this quarter, by this quarter end, we should see that also becoming a subsidiary of 100% subsidiary of Muthoot Finance. It has around 50 crores of AUM as of date, and maybe around 250 to 300 crores of AUM by the end of the year in the vehicle finance sector. The other subsidiary, which is the Sri Lankan, is not doing as well because the economic, not that it has degrown, it is growing, but not at the same pace as the home finance and the microfinance in India. It is also doing well, and they have now got permissions to open 10 more gold loan branches. See, in this Sri Lankan company, we had joined the company, we had associated with the company to do gold loan business, and they were having concerns with the central bank there for getting new bank licenses, new branch licenses. Now that they have got 10 branch licenses, we should see that also going up in the next 3-4 quarters.
Okay, so the Sri Lankan business will slowly pick up, and vehicle finance, a new segment that Muthoot is planning to enter, and with all the monthly auto sale numbers showing a very positive trend, I suppose from 50 crores to 200 crores looks quite likely in terms of AUM by the end of the year. Mr. Alexandra, the other concerning point, however, is the higher interest rates. Banks have started hiking their MCLRs. So in light of that, how do you see your cost of funds and yield move and the impact on your margins?
See, we had getting very, very fine rates from the banks till now, and we continue to get that. Now that banks have increased their MCLR maybe by 30, 40 basis points, that certainly that impact will be there. But still, even now, as of date, among the NBFCs, we get the best of rates from all the banks from where we are getting funding. Moreover, in the last 6 months back, we had done a NCD issue of 3,000 crores of publicly listed NCDs. That was also came at a very low rate at that time. All that is helping us to maintain the cost of funds, which is around 8 or 9% now. And I think we should be able to maintain that probably a maximum of about 20 basis points higher in the full year. So that is not a big concern for us, as even is otherwise, we have also increased our lending rate by 0.5 and 1% across different sectors of the different products in the gold loan sector. So 0.5% to 1% increase is already there. That will also start kicking in probably by the next 1 quarter or 2 quarters.
All right. Mr. Alexandra, what about, the impact of the floods in Kerala that you may have felt, perhaps in terms of collections, growth, even demand on gold finance? If you could just explain to us any impact that you may have felt?
So now that it is almost a month behind us, the immediate impact is over. People are started back to normalcy. The impact on the general public was mainly because of floods had destroyed or maybe damaged many homes. Not much lives were lost, but the homes were destroyed, and that is being reconstructed now. That is happening at that place. As far as our business is concerned, although we are a Kerala-based company, our gold loan business in Kerala is just 5.8% of our total AUM. And only out of the 600 branches, only 4 branches have been really affected by these floods. So branch-wise, there is absolutely no loss. The gold, etc., which we have in the strong room, still safe. Just in the 4 branches, the gold packets would have got wet, but not damaged or maybe lost. So that loss is not there. Now, talking about the pickup in demand, since reconstruction is going to happen in Kerala, especially for the damaged and houses to be rebuilt and repaired, we should see some credit offtake also happening there. As of now, government is releasing quite a lot of money to the people, and that is also coming back to the people. So since gold loans does not have EMIs, equated monthly installments, we don't see any problem in the NPAs or these becoming NPAs, and we can always give more time to these people to pay because they don't have the EMI headache. So as far as gold loan sector, that is there. And we do not have microfinance is very, very little. I think about just 30 crores they have just started in Kerala, and that is they are quite confident that if you give them a little bit of time, that 30 crores also will come. So nothing serious as far as the floods are concerned, impacting our balance sheet. Probably, as you said, probably some business may pick up, which I'm not sure, in the next 2 quarters in Kerala. But having said that, Kerala business for Muthoot is just 5% of our total AUM.
Okay, Mr. Alexandra, on that note, thank you so much for joining in, helping our viewers understand how your product mix is going to change, and of course something that has been on everyone's mind, how this entire scenario of higher interest rates will essentially impact margins for a lot of companies, including Muthoot Finance. Thanks once again for joining in.